1st August 2021 Madhuban Avyakt BapDada Om Shanti Revised 24th February 1988. The Murli's title is The Way to Increase the Blessings You Receive from the Bestower of Blessings. Today, BapDada is saying his spiritual chatrak means thirsty children. Each child is thirsty to listen to the Father, to have a meeting with Him, and to become equal to Him. By listening to Him, the thirst you have had for birth after birth is quenched. Souls thirsty for the nectar of knowledge became fully satisfied souls. Listening to Him, souls also became embodiments of knowledge, the same as the Father. Or it can be said that by listening to the Gyan Murli, they became Murlidhar children. While celebrating a spiritual meeting, they became merged in Father's love. While celebrating a meeting, they became loveleen, means absorbed in love, and have a stage of being totally lost in love. While celebrating a meeting, they are lost in experiencing of belonging to the one Father and none other. While celebrating a meeting, they are free from obstacles and they become red, means their faces glows with the color of the Father's company. When they are merged in this way and absorbed in love, what desire do they have? To become equal to the Father. They became those who place every step of theirs in Father's footstep. That is, those who became equal to the Father. Just as the Father's form is always that of the Almighty Authority, in the same way, the children also became those who are always master embodiments of all powers. Whatever the Father's form is, always Almighty, always light. The children also became like that. You know what special things you need in order to become equal. Do you not? In which things you have to become equal to the Father. You are becoming that and you have become that. As is the Father's name, so the children's name is the same. World benefactors is your name, is it not? Whatever is the Father's form is the children's form. Whatever are the Father's virtues are the children's virtues. Only those who imbibe every one of the Father's virtues became equal to the Father. Whatever is the Father's task, that is also the children's task. You have to become equal to the Father in every respect. That is everyone's aim, is it not? You are not those who stay personally in front of the Father, but those who became equal to Him. This is known as being those who follow the Father. So check to what extent you have become equal to the Father in all respects. From the beginning, the Father gave you children the blessings of becoming equal. From the beginning, the blessing has been, may you be full of all powers. In Lokik life, a father or guru gives blessings. May you be wealthy. May you have a son. May you have a long life. May you always be happy. These are the blessings they give. What blessing has BapDada given? May you be constantly full of the wealth of knowledge and the wealth of all powers. These are the treasures of Brahman life. To live from the moment you took your Brahman birth to the end of the task of the establishment of the confluence age means to have a long life. If you leave Brahman life and go back to the old sanskars and the old world in between that is said to have taken birth, but to have had a short lifespan because you have died from Brahman life. Some are such that While leading thus life, they go into a coma. It is almost like not living this life. Sometimes they do wake up, but that living is just like having died. So may you have a long life means always to live your Brahmin life from the beginning to the end and to live with all the attainments of the elevated divine life. Along with a long lifespan, the blessing of may you be free from disease is also essential. If you have a long lifespan, but the illness of Maya repeatedly makes you weak, then that living is not living. So, along with may you have a long lifespan, you also have to remain constantly healthy. That is, you also have to remain free from obstacles. Do not repeatedly become confused or lifeless on the bed of a disheartened stage. Those who are ill are bedridden. You can finish small problems while walking and moving around. However, when a big problem comes and you become confused or disheartened, what is the condition of your mind then? When your body is bedridden, you don't feel like getting up, walking about, eating, or drinking. In the same way, here too, you will sit for yoga, but your heart won't be in it, and you will listen to knowledge, but not with your heart. You won't serve with your heart, you will do it superficially out of fear or because of what other people think. This would not be called a constantly healthy life. So may you have a long lifespan means may you be free from disease. May you have a son or may you have a children. Do you have children? Have you not created 2 to 4 children? You have the blessing of may you have children. Do you not? You don't receive a blessing of having just 2 to 4 children, but when you become stable in the stage of a master creator, like the fathers, then all of this feels like your creation became an unlimited master creator. Thus becomes an unlimited blessing. May you have a son. May you have children. It is not limited in that you have created 2 to 4 students and so they are yours. No, the stage of a master creator is an unlimited stage. By being stable in the stage of a world benefactor, you consider all souls and the elements of nature to be your creation, and you have good wishes and pure feelings of benevolence for them. These are the feelings that a creator has for his creation. When you become unlimited master creators, no limited attraction can attract you. Where will you constantly see yourself standing? Just as the creator of a tree is its seed, and when the tree reaches its final stage, the seed reaches the top of the tree. In the same way, an unlimited master creator will constantly experience the self to be standing at the top of the kalp tree. While standing with the Father at the top of the tree, you will be a master seed and spread rays of powers, virtues, good wishes, and pure feelings, love, and cooperation. Just as when the sun is high, it is automatically able to spread its rays over the whole world. In the same way, you can become master creators and master seeds and give the whole tree rays and water. So, how many children do you have? The whole world is your creation, is it not? So, may you be a master creator. This is known as may you have children. So, you have so many blessings. This is known as becoming equal to the Father. The Father gives every Brahmin soul these blessings as soon as they take birth. You have received the blessings, have you not? Or are you still to receive them? When anyone receives a blessing, along with the blessing, he is also told the method with which to use that blessing. If you don't use this method, you are unable to take the benefit of the blessing. So, all of you have received blessings and you are able to increase every blessing by using it in the right way. How can you make it grow? The easiest and most elevated method to use for that is to be aware of the blessings at the right time. By having this in your awareness, you will become powerful and become an embodiment of success. The more you use it at the right time, the more it will continue to grow. That is, the more you will continue to experience the fruit of that blessing. You have received such elevated and powerful blessings, and you can attain the fruit of them, not by just using them for yourself, but also by enabling other souls to become worthy of receiving blessings from the Father, the bestower of blessings. Thus, blessings of the confluence age stay with you for 21 births in a different way. Their form at the confluence age is different, but these same blessings continue for 21 births in your lives. However, the time to experience the bestower of blessings and the blessings is now. So, check, am I using all the blessings and easily moving forward? The speciality of a blessing is that the one who receives the blessings never has to labor. When devotee souls become tired, having labored so much, they ask the Father for blessings. When people come to you and they don't want to make the effort to have yoga, what language do they use? They say, simply give me a blessing. Put your hand over my head. You Brahmin children constantly have the hand of the Father, the bestower of blessings over you. Elevated directions are his hand. He would not place a physical hand over you for 24 hours, would he? The hand of blessings of the Father's elevated directions is constantly over your children, from Amrit Vela till the moment you go to sleep at night. In every breath, in every thought, and in every action, you have the hand of elevated directions. Continue to use this blessing in the right way, and you will never have to labor. It is remembered of the deities, they are ignorant of the knowledge of desire. Thus is the speciality of an angelic life. In a deity life, there is no question of desires. A Brahman life becomes an angelic life, that is, you attain the karmatit stage to perform any action impure, wasteful, sinful, or any action of the past by being tied in bondage by that karma would not be said to be the karmatit stage. One is the relationship of karma and the other is the bondage. So just as there is the praise, ignorant of the knowledge of limited desires, in the same way an angelic life or a Brahmin life means to be ignorant of the knowledge of the word difficult and of any burden. You are not even aware of what that is. A soul who has received these blessings is one who experiences ignorance of the knowledge of the word difficult in his life. Such a soul is called blessed soul. So, to become equal to the Father means to constantly sustain with the blessings you receive from the bestower of fortune and to remain constantly carefree and to experience guaranteed victory. Some children make very good effort. However, to experience pressure in your effort is not accurate effort. To pay attention is the method of Brahman life. However, attention changes into tension. It is not called accurate attention when there isn't natural attention. For instance, you know about the physical things in your life, such as this is not good, this should be done, that should not be done. The sign of those who are knowledgeful on the basis of knowledge is that they have natural attention. I can eat this, I cannot eat that. I can do this, I cannot do that. They don't have tension at every step over whether they should do something or not, whether they should eat something or not, whether they should conduct themselves in that way or not. They have natural attention with the power of knowledge. In this way, an accurate effort maker will have natural attention at every step and in every action because the light and might of knowledge automatically makes him move accurately in the right way. So you may make effort, definitely pay attention, but not in the form of tension. When you have tension, then although you want to do a lot of work or you want to become number one, the tension doesn't allow you to do as much as you want. It doesn't allow you to become what you want to, and tension creates more tension because what you want is not happening. Your tension increases. So, all of you make effort, but some people make effort a little heavily and others become completely careless. Whatever is to happen will happen. We shall see about it. Who is watching? Who is listening? None of those is good. Therefore, keep a balance and experience blessings from the Father. Always keep in your awareness the experience of having the Father's hand constantly over you, just as devotees keep a physical picture in front of them, feeling that that is the hand of blessing over their heads. So, you too can always keep in your awareness the picture of this experience of your intellect while you are walking and moving around. Do you understand? You have made a lot of effort. Now continue to be sustained with blessings and fly. You have experienced the Father as the bestower of knowledge and the bestower of fortune. Now experience Him as a bestower of blessings. Acha, to those who constantly follow the Father at every step, to those who experience themselves to be the elevated souls who are blessed by the Father, the bestower of blessings, to those who easily overcome every obstacle, to those who constantly use every blessing at the right time, to the elevated souls who became equal to the Father, love, remembrance, and namaste from BapDada in the form of the bestower of blessings. The spiritual children says namaste and good morning to the spiritual father. BapDada meeting the main senior brothers. You have received so many blessings from the birth. Each one of you has received your own blessings. You have taken birth with blessings, otherwise, today you wouldn't have moved forward so much. You have taken birth with blessings, and this is why you are moving forward. The praise of the Pandavas is not a small thing. If we were to speak of each one's speciality, there are so many. The Bhagavad that is created would be created. Means speaking at length of each one's specialities. The Father has each one's speciality in his vision. While seeing anything else, he does not see it. While knowing anything else, he is not aware of it. So the speciality is constantly making you move forward and will continue to do so. Those souls who are blessed from birth can never move backwards. You are the blessed souls who will be constantly flying. The blessings from the Father, the bestower of blessings, are making you move forward. The Pandavas remain incognito, but you are always revealed in the Father's heart. It is the Pandavas who make the good plans. The Shaktis hunt the prey, but it is the wonder of those who bring the prey to them. If they didn't bring the prey, who would they hunt? This is why the Pandavas have their special blessings. You have received the special power of remembrance and service. You receive special power of remembrance and you also receive special power of service. Why? The reason for this is that those who came at the time of need have received a special blessing. When establishment first took place, you Pandavas were merged. You hadn't merged. The Shaktis became examples, and when you saw their examples, you moved forward. So they became examples at a time of need. Thus is why, to the extent that souls became cooperative at the time of need, whether with their lives or by doing service, according to Brahma, there is a special power. There are, of course, their own efforts, but they also receive extra power. Acha, to the dadis. You also receive a lot of power from the souls who became happy when you have served them. There is a need for the service of experienced souls because when people see those who have taken sustenance from the corporeal form, they are always reminded of the Father. Whenever you, means dadis, go anywhere, what do they especially ask you? Tell us stories, tell us something about Baba. So that is a speciality, is it not? This is why you have received a blessing of the speciality of service. Even if you don't stand on a stage and give lectures, this is the biggest lecture. To relate the divine activities and to give inspiration to make their characters divine is the greatest service of all. So you have to go on service and you definitely have to become instruments for service. Acha, blessing, may you be an embodiment of remembrance and a conqueror of attachment who transforms your limited responsibilities into unlimited ones. Explanation. In order to become a conqueror of attachment, simply transform your form of remembrance. There is attachment when you have the awareness. I am a householder. This is my house and these are my relations. Now transform that limited responsibility into an unlimited one. When you fulfill your unlimited responsibilities, the limited ones will automatically finish. However, if you forget the unlimited ones and just fulfill the limited ones, you are spoiling them even more because some duties became the illness of attachment. So transform your remembrance and become a conqueror of attachment. Slogan. Let your speed of flying become so fast that you go across any clouds of situations in a second. Om Shanti